Good morning. It's Saturday. I wish I didn't say a lot. You guys notice I say before I start talking, or so I'm working on it. Conscious awareness. Anywho, funny thing. So I was looking at a video. I put it in the description box below. It actually is pretty much one of the most important YouTube videos of all time, in my opinion. Because what's happening, if you guys don't see what's going on or understand what's going on, everything's trying to make you co-create the next thing. Everything is trying to force your hand to make something happen. It just made clear sense to me from it all started yesterday with the full moon, right? And usually full moons have a great deal of manipulation over our emotions and behavior and decision making. And it's just funny because that's just how it is. Every full moon, I found myself acting funny. Every Mercury retrograde, we would all try to diffuse what we can to not get stuck in the mind effery that Mercury retrograde does to us. But it's all co-creation. It's all what many hear at one time and what many focus on at one time. It so happens to happen. And then everybody wants to be surprised after. I think the best example of, I don't even know what kind of effect it is. It's not a Mandela effect. It's like a new one. And the best example that I have is the Mueller report. I'm watching so many times that, and I have sources who are on the end, and all my sources keep telling me there's nothing to find. There's nothing there. There was no direct collusion between Mr. Trump and Russia. There just isn't. There would have been proof already. You had an FBI investigating all this stuff, and there's just no proof. So Democrats, why are you guys still trying to create news headlines to make subpoenas happen and more investigations and this and that, when the Republicans are not? It's like two different worlds operating in this third density. It just occurred to me yesterday. I'm like, well, my sources are very legit, and my abilities are legit too. Everything that I felt and predicted, it happened, or everything I felt wasn't going to happen didn't happen. So the best way to identify what this current shift is and what's going on is, and it's funny because we might see it in a literal sense that it is a Mueller report in politics, but they're metaphysical too on that side of things. They have abilities too on that side. It's like an inversion of us. We are the light, they use the dark. Not that they're dark and evil, but they use dark arts to, and to co-create. We use the light to co-create. It's the same. It's yin and yang. We need each other. But the way I'm looking at it is, it has nothing to do with the Mueller report, period, at all. It has a lot to do with making people force create this delusion or illusion. It's like they're testing everybody to make something happen, and they're getting proof. It's like a science project, making everybody see, or making everybody act on and behave on and put their emotions onto something, is actually creating the situation to continue, if you guys see what I mean. So by them saying like, oh, there's more investigations we need because there had to be some type of something. And the people who believe and fall for that, you blind sheep, you, shame on you. They're the ones who are unwillingly and unknowingly co-creating the situation to continue. But in my observation, or in my own atmosphere, it's done. But I'm looking in other realms and it's still going. So it's kind of weird because we usually say the word reality, like your reality and their reality and my reality. No, it's all one thing, one reality, one deal grade of consciousness, one big old goldfish tank with many fish in it. But are you a trapped goldfish? Are you in bliss goldfish? Or are you just gonna deal with it goldfish because you can't get out? So it really depends on how you position yourself. It can alter the future, is what I'm trying to say. And yesterday I kind of was rambling about how my twin flame got into a doubting situation and anchored me because I had a different result of how things were gonna go with she and I. And I'm not going to go back into that because I've already cleansed and purged myself, and I feel great today. I don't have her energy on me. I just totally had to. It was a lot of stuff I had to do just to like break myself from the attachment. But long story short, because she didn't want to vibrate into that type of paradigm, that's why this had to happen. And it's like it's a mindset of, if you live in fear and you live in doubt and you want to do these gifts, you want to know what these mysteries are, you can't step back. There's no going back. There's only going forward and busting this mother open. And that's what it's all about. Like, we have to keep going in this. Like, I was talking to someone the other day and they were like, oh, it just seems so crazy. I just don't want people. Oh, it was my grandma. My grandma is like so cool, you guys. You have no idea. So she just like, people gonna think grandma was crazy. People like, she's like, I would say something, but I don't want to because people gonna think grandma is crazy. I love my grandma so much. Like, if it can just be she and I, like, it's funny because she was talking to me about, there's more work to do and it's not her time to go and this and that. And I'm like, well, duh, guess who's carrying out the work for you while you can't walk right now? She's like, who? I'm like, me. I'm doing your work for you, girl. I told her about this channel, Words for Wisdom. And I told her about my Facebook page, Words for Wisdom, which is kind of different. It's people on Facebook a little blind, so they have to see the meme and pictures about being motivated. Whereas the YouTube version is more of, let's go in depth. Let's go in the deeper life of ourselves. Let's go more in depth in our lives. And that's what she named her ministry, Deeper Life Ministries. So, but she's older now, so she can't really continue her services. So I do it here. And also my Facebook page, Beautiful Souls. That's for people who are in an awakening experience. Most of them don't even know it. But I'm posting things on a lower frequency type of slowly graduate them to understanding a lot. Because I feel like I have a job to keep assisting. And it was funny because when I saw this video that I put in the description box below, it occurred to me that this is a job. This is work. We're supposed to know that this is a job, and we are to know that this is work we're supposed to do on a daily basis, if you so choose to do it. What the narrative tries to tell you is, oh, you can't do the work because then you're going to have an ego and you can't live in an ego. But if you are the maker of the rules with the divine creation of the rules, you could do whatever you want. As long as it's in the wheelhouse of acting on your pure heart and being a divine resource for other people, then ego all you want. But don't intimidate and don't oppress people, because we don't want to go back. We don't want to press down. We want to keep raising everyone up. So it's funny because the video, if you look at it, click on the link, it has a set of numbers next to the cartoon picture of Ashtar. And what's funny is one day I had like a 11010111100 type of I don't know what was going on with me. Even I'm looking at my dashboard. Look at that. 1616. So there's evidence that the quantum code, the quantum, whatever you want to call it, Akashic records, everything, all the access, it's around you. It's always there. So I just never really felt this confident about it until like the night before, what was that, Thursday this past week, where I just felt like, ooh, an intense energy shift and an energy boost, and it propelled a lot of different lower frequency toxic people out of my life. And now I'm like, ooh, now those people are gone and I'm good. Anyways, I have to wrap this up, but keep doing what you got to do, guys. And like I said, if you don't even want to broadcast or publicize your work or don't know what to do, always get a journal. I always tell people, go to Target or your local general store, get a notebook, and just write how you see things unfold. Write how you want things to go. I don't see Armageddon, fireballs, and destruction, doom and gloom. I don't see all that. I really don't. And the narrative and the stupidity is trying to make you guys think that there's this, final war, World War III, America's going to blow up, and they're trying to make you co-create this horrible case situation, but it already happened. Greek mythology, it's already done. So if the Battle of Armageddon already finished, we're just in a replica of a reality where people are trying to take the past records and trying to recreate what happened then to make what happened then happen now. But we completed it. We already did it. We finished it. Anyways, I gotta go, you guys. Take care. Have a good day. Bye. I have another video later today too. I have these new stones, and I'm gonna maybe re-upload it from last night. But every time I upload the one from last night, something I said, I guess it triggers like the YouTube to go haywire and I can't upload it. So I am trying to work on filtering how I say things. It's really not what you say, it's how you say it. Anyways, bye everybody.